Alright, y'all, so Bitcoin is doing some absolutely crazy things. So I wanted to come in and just make a video explaining this price action. Now, currently, I am in this long position. This is actually a long position that I gave live on my VIP altcoin live stream that we did this morning. This is a Bitcoin trade, even though it was an altcoin stream where we caught this long, basically just walking through the price action as we came down to a key area of support, and we were looking through the order flow, and that got us into the long. And this was a trade setup, or not a trade setup, but a level that I was looking at from this morning here, as we were looking at these potential areas I was looking to long if I got my confirmations. So we did take the long right from that $38,900 level for a massive, what so far has ended up being a short squeeze. But I want to talk about Bitcoin from a more macro perspective so we can kind of figure out, are we going to get more of a move up from here, or are we going to come down? So make sure to like the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, because you are not going to get this juicy analysis anywhere else, not on cable TV, guys, not on satellite TV, only on the Jason Casper YouTube channel. By the way, if you do want to join the VIP Discord, where we post juicy levels and potential trade setups in advance, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. We do have a great community here where we really do. It's focused on education, guys. It's not focused on like giving signals, but definitely education. So what is happening with Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin did come down to a very, very key area of support recently, where we've got our most recent bounce. In fact, the exact level was this right here. If we take a look on the weekly time frame, we can see that for multiple weeks in a row, we found perfect support right here. Okay, we could see that for multiple weeks in a row. The weekly candle was not able to close below this important level of $37,700. Now, this was a level that we've been watching for a long time, kind of hoping for a bounce from it. In fact, if we come over to the VIP Discord, you can see that we're looking to come down to that exact level of 37,754 with bullish divergences on market Cipher B as we came down to that level. So what happened was, if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we came down exactly to that level with a bullish divergence. Okay, a bullish divergence is where price makes a lower low, but momentum on market Cipher B is making a higher low. And we did get a pretty significant bounce from here. However, we also did run into an important area of resistance just recently, which is this. We came up and we are finding our resistance around, you can see that we wicked above it, but around this golden pocket. So the question is Bitcoin going to get more of a move up from here, or are we going to come down? Well, the truth is, guys, it really depends. It depends. And a lot of people don't like when I say it depends, because they're like, well, Jason, you're saying price could go up, price could go down. And they're like, oh, Jason, you just shouldn't have. Oh, my goodness, you shouldn't have. You're making me touch the back of my neck. Well, yeah, I know. But I always ask the people after that, la primera foyos? You know what I'm saying? I'll bet you guys didn't know I spoke French. Well, so here's the thing. Here is really what I believe. If we zoom out here, we can see that the price of Bitcoin has been trading in this sideways range since the very beginning of January, which is a very, very long time. And we did come down to the low of the value area where we got our bounce, which also happened to be that very important area of support with bullish divergences on market Cipher B on the 4-hour time frame. However, it is important to note that when we look at some of these higher time frames, such as the weekly, we see bearish signs, and even when we look at the 2-weekly, we see bearish signs as well. We come to the daily, we see potential bullish signs. So people are like, okay, what is going to happen here? What in the world is going to happen? Are we going to get more move to the upside or to the downside? So there are two very, very important levels that I think we need to keep our eyes on. Now, first of all, holding above this $38,900 level is very, very important. Why? Because this is the highest volume node that we have traded since literally January 5th. If we lose this level of let's say $38,900, then there's a very specific level that I am looking at to potentially get into another long, and that is this. If we take our Fibonacci golden pocket from the swing low to the swing high, we can see that we have this 786 Fibonacci level coming in right around here. I'm going to turn this off. And not only is this Fibonacci level coming in at about 36K, but there's also something very important, which is it will actually allow us to come down below these previous lows right here. Now, this is very similar to something that happened in the past. We can see that over here, we had a low, we had a low. Everybody thought we had put in our higher low right here for the move to the upside, but then what happened? Well, we come down, take out the lows for the real move to the upside. Same right here. People are thinking, including myself, hypothesizing, because, you know, I did long this, right? This is the trade that we gave in the VIP Discord. I am currently in the long. Of course, I've taken profits on the long, guys, but shout out to everyone who took this long in the VIP Discord. Crypto Incognito pretty much took the same exact trade as me. But I'm still long. I do think we can come up from here, especially if we're able to hold above this high volume node. But if we don't, then I think the next juicy area of support is going to be around that 786 area. And if we do come down to that 786 area, well then, look at what could happen here. We could come down and continue to get the bearish divergences on Market Cipher B. Now, I want to point out something important on the 4-hour Market Cipher B, which is this. Okay? If we take a look here at the money flow on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn off everything except the money flow right here. What we can see is that money flow over time is getting higher. Even as the price continues to consolidate in this range, the money flow is getting higher. Now, this to me is a bullish sign, right? This is a bullish sign. We can just clearly see every time the purple waves come down, they are getting higher and higher. They're putting in higher lows. So if we do come down to this 786, I still would see this entire structure as being bullish, where I would expect at least another move to the high right here. Okay, another move to the high right about here. And what's so significant about this high is that this would actually allow the bullishness on the 4-hour time frame to play out. I'm talking around 44K. It would allow the bullishness on the 4-hour to play out. It would also give those higher time frames some room for that bearishness to play out, right? So we can get our bullish divs here on the and get a move up to the upside, right? Let's say we do this, bullish divs on the 4, and then we come up to this very significant support resistance area, where potentially we could get a rejection from there, getting bearish divergences now on the Market Cipher B 4-hour, right? So if we turn back on our momentum waves and our VWAP, we could see the potential that we would have here to, if we do come down, get another momentum wave up, we would be getting then bearish divergences, right? And so that would allow some of those higher time frame bearish signs to then play out, where we would finally lose this giant consolidation that we've been in for over 100 days and get a move to lower areas, I would say in the 20s. In fact, specifically, the first area of support that I would really be looking for would be the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement from the dump in March 2020, you know, from that to the all-time high, which is coming in right around that level here. All right, so these are my general plans, guys, and here's the thing. If you want to learn how to trade this way, where you always have a plan in advance, because it's very important when we're trading that we're able to make a plan. Like, for example, this trade that I entered right here from my entry of $37,700, it was because I had a plan going all the way back to the 15th of April to take a long from $37,700 if I saw what I was looking for on my indicators, right? And again, even this morning, when, and you know, we do this all the time, right? We take we take so many trades in the Discord. For example, you know, we were looking to take a short from this price right here, about 40.7 thousand, and then we wick up literally to the exact box we're looking for with our confirmations. If you want to learn how to trade this way so that you always have a plan and you're never flopping and groping, you can check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader, because what we focus on is helping you develop a system so that you always have a plan in advance. You can come to the charts in the morning and say, I would take a trade here, here, or here, and I would only take those trades if X, Y, and Z is true, and then it just becomes very simple whether or not to enter a trade. There's a 25% discount in the description of the video. Also, if you're interested in learning order flow, You can check out the course. There's a 15% discount in the pinned comment here. This is how we were actually able to get into the trade this morning. That massive pump. I mean, it was pretty wild. I didn't know it was going to turn out as good as it turned out. But, you know, we literally gave the setup live on YouTube right from down here at $39,000. And we pumped right up to almost $1,000, guys. Crazy stuff. But the way I was able to get into that trade was by looking at Orderflow. So if you're interested in that, you can check out the course. Discount in the pinned comment. That's it for today, guys. God bless everybody. In the name of Jesus the Messiah, Yeshua the Messiah, God is so good, and I'm so thankful for everything that He's blessed me with. I pray that everybody is blessed in many ways, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.